Morning, everyone. Hello, welcome. My name is Meredith Rubin Daniels. For those of you who don't know me, I am going live for the first time, not on my Facebook. Well, I've been going live on my Facebook profile. I'm going live on multiple platforms this morning. So if you are joining me on LinkedIn or YouTube or Instagram, I hope this is working. Fingers crossed. Actually, hang on, just need to out of this really quickly. I'm using some new text, so bear with me on that. But I just want to welcome all of you who are new here. Please say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I am a ancestral healer. I am a best-selling author and speaker, and most recently, I am a certified um, Lisa Nichols certified transformational trainer. So I am super excited to be here with all of you this morning. My mission in the world is to help bring peace to the world at large by helping people find peace within themselves. So that's what we're here to do. And I will give you a better introduction, a more in-depth introduction to me another time. But for the moment, today, it's a big day. There's a lot going on. So I really just kind of want to jump right into things. Okay. So, as you know, today is Inauguration Day. There's so much energy behind that. We also have the ceasefire deal going on in the Middle East. There's so much energy behind that, so many emotions, so much tension, just all over the world, really. And so I wanted to hop on here and chat with you about how we can process our emotions because there are some people that are thrilled for today. They have been waiting for today. This is their day, it's their moment. And there are other people who feel like all of the oxygen has been sucked out of the room. So I want to help everyone kind of find a middle ground, find a balance, find a way to move forward in a way that feels good to you, and in a way that we can see hopefully some light at the end of the tunnel. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll chat about a few things and then I will go over some energy exercises with you. We'll do them together to help everyone align and protect their energy so that you feel grounded and centered and safe. Okay, so the first thing that I want to chat about is the polarization that's going on, right? In this world, in our country, in America especially, everything is so polarized. And we walk around with all of these labels that we put on ourselves, right? We put a label on ourselves about our skin color, about our gender, about our religion, about our career, about our political affiliation. So many labels that make us who we are, right? They put us in this little box that says, this is Meredith, this is Kevin, this is Roberta, whoever it is, right? We use those labels to identify ourselves. And we also use those labels to say, okay, who else is like me? Who do I identify with? Who is similar to me, right? Who has similar beliefs, who has similar backgrounds, all those sorts of things. But at the end of the day, when we rise above those labels and realize that those labels are simply something that we put on ourselves and they don't identify who we truly are at our core, we rise above them and we realize that the most important label of all that applies to every single person on this planet is human. We are all human at the end of the day. Okay. We all want to feel loved. We all want to feel safe. We all want to feel protected. We all want to feel seen and heard and validated. And sometimes we use our labels to help us feel those things. But really, no matter what we feel, how we identify any of that, at the end of the day, we are all more similar than we are different. Okay, so I want you to think about how, yes, the world seems so polarized, our country seems so polarized right now. But those people that are on the opposite side from you, at the end of the day, they really want the same things that you want. They might go about getting it in a different way than you do. They might think that what that looks like, what that safety, what that love, what that comfort looks like, looks different for them than the way it looks for you. But at the end of the day, we all want to feel the same. So, what I would like to invite you to do is if you come across someone who has different beliefs, someone who has different opinions, someone who acts differently, speaks differently, might be very vocal about things that you feel are even threatening to you or the people that you love, have a conversation with them. And don't come from a place of, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to show you what a bad person you are. Come from a place of curiosity and come from a place of, I know that at the core of us, we're all more similar than we are different. And let's see where we can connect on those similarities. And it's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. And what you think over here might be so different than what I think over here. But maybe there's one thing that we can connect on. Maybe it's your favorite breakfast cereal. I don't know, whatever it is, there's some form of connection. And when we realize that the people who we feel like are threatening us are deep down coming from a place of wanting to feel safe and secure, it makes it a little easier to build bridges than to say, I'm not interacting with that person, right? I've seen so many people online say, if you believe this, then I'm cutting you off, right? You're no longer my friend. I'm blocking you. I'm, cutting you out of my life. I refuse to interact with you. And I understand that because you're coming from a place of wanting to protect your loved ones, right? Wanting to protect yourself, keep yourself and your family safe. But when you think about where they're coming from, deeper than what they might even understand, everyone wants to feel safe and secure. Okay. And your way of life might make them feel unsafe, just like their way of life might make you feel unsafe. But the only way to connect is by having those conversations and not just saying, well, I refuse to interact with you if that's what you believe. These conversations are what need to happen to bring us together as a country and as a people and as humanity. Okay, so I encourage you to get curious about other people, to really think about where is this person coming from? What layers have they developed in their life that are protecting them from something that may have happened to them when they were a little kid, right? Because our beliefs come from our background, they come from how we were raised, our parents' beliefs, they come from our life experiences, and they come from traumas that we've experienced, okay? For each and every one of us. So maybe thinking about why that person feels the way that they do will help you develop more empathy for them and help us come together and unite. Okay. The other thing that I want to chat about for a minute before we get to our exercises is control. Okay. We all want to feel like we are in control of everything in our lives. And we also want to feel like we're in control of things that are outside of our lives, right? So many of us want to say, okay, well, this is what's going to happen in Washington today. But that's not how it goes. We don't have control over what happens in Washington today. We don't have control over what happens in the house next door to ours today. Honestly, you don't have control over what anybody else, including your spouse and your kids, does today or any other day. There is one thing in this world that you have control over, and that's yourself. You have control over your thoughts, over your beliefs, over your emotions, over your actions, over your reactions. That's the only thing you can control in this world. All right. So as things move forward, if things feel really scary, you can take control and say, you know what? I am not going to let my emotions get the best of me. I am going to take a deep breath, do my energy exercises, and look as an objective observer at what's going on and why maybe people are acting the way that they are, maybe why people are doing things, maybe why things are happening the way that they are. As that objective observer, instead of coming from that emotionally charged place of, oh my gosh, they're trying to attack me, right? Because when we come from that place, we're not using our executive thinking, right? We're using that fight or flight lizard brain. And that puts us in fight, flight, or freeze, which is not a healthy place to be in on a consistent basis. Okay. Now, I will say, yes, we are in control of our emotions. However, what I am not asking you to do is stuff your emotions down and pretend that they're not there. Okay. If we do that, guess what? Our emotions aren't going anywhere. They're still inside of you and they will stay there until you feel them. Okay. Emotion stands for energy in motion. All right. They're meant to flow, they're meant to be felt, they're meant to go through our system and come back out. All right. And when we just shove them deep down and deep down and deep down to the point that we forget that they're there, they haven't disappeared. They're still stuck in there. And they will come out in one of two ways, either through an emotional explosion that is not going to be pretty or as disease. It will manifest as disease in your body. And we don't want either one of those things. Okay. So if you are feeling lots of emotions today, you have permission. Feel them. Cry every single tear that you have. Scream until you cannot scream anymore. Do whatever you need to do, so long as you are not hurting anybody else, right? Always have to add that in there, but get it all out. And this might take more than 5 minutes, okay? When I had my issue, a lot of you might not know this, but back over the summer, my husband and I were supposed to go to Jamaica. We were so excited. And we got to the airport and a hurricane hit Jamaica the day before. And the airlines let us get to Orlando before they canceled our flight. And we had to turn around and go home. And I was so disappointed. I cried for a day and a half. But after that day and a half, I felt so much better. And I was able to view it objectively and I was able to move on. Okay, so give yourself the time that you need to fully feel and express and release your emotions. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get to the exercises because I know we have things to do, right? So the first exercise that we're going to do, and these are all in my book, The Aligned Teacher, A Guide to Sanity When You Just Want to Quit. But the first exercise that we're going to do is called the central dig. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we are going to make little digging wiggle motions with our fingers, and we are going to go and wiggle up the center of our body, starting right above our hips. Okay, and we are tracing the central vessel meridian of our body. Okay, now the meridians, for those of you that don't know, are different lines of energy that flow throughout our body. And the central vessel meridian goes right up the center. And this is also a line of hypnosis. So as we do our little wiggles, we are going to repeat the words, I am safe. And as we are doing this, we are reminding our subconscious brain that we are safe. Okay, in this moment, you are not being attacked. There is not a saber-toothed tiger outside your door that's trying to eat you, right? We are safe. No matter what it feels like, nobody is threatening your life in this very moment. Okay, so we'll do this together, but when you get up to your chin, you're going to hold on to your chin, and then you're going to find this little groove at the base of your skull. And we'll do a few wiggles there, and then we're gonna keep holding our chin and come up to the crown of our head and do some wiggles there, okay? All right, so do this with me. We're gonna plant our feet firmly on the ground and get your fingers ready, and we are going to do this together. So starting in the center, right above your hips, I am safe, 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 I am safe. When you get to your chin, grab onto your chin with one hand, find that little groove at the base of your skull with the other. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. Now we're going to pull our energy from our tailbone all the way up our spine to the crown of our head, and we're going to wiggle here. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. And now we're going to take a nice deep breath. Beautiful. All right, now we are going to do, actually, hang on, before we move on, I just want to let those of you who are new to this know you can do this as many times as you need to. Okay, you can do this all day long. You can do it right when you wake up in the morning. You can do it before you go to bed. You can do it while you're standing in line at the grocery store. You might get some odd looks, but wherever you need to do this, whenever, go for it. You can't do it too much. Okay. Um, and also, after you do I am safe, you can change the words. I am love. I am peace. I am fun. I am smart. I am beautiful. Whatever you need, you can use those words. Okay. All right, our next exercise is a Donna Eden exercise called the hookup, or if you are working with teenagers, you can rename it the reconnect. But what we're going to do, this is super easy. We are going to put one finger in our belly button, one finger in the middle of our forehead on our third eye chakra. And we're going to gently pull up and take 3 deep breaths together. And what this does is it helps pull all of your energy back in, gets all of the electrical circuits back online in your body. And so this is really great to do if you're feeling frazzled, if you're feeling scattered, if you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Do a reconnect or hookup. Okay. So again, plant your feet firmly on the floor, one finger in your belly button, one finger on your third eye. We're going to gently pull up and take 3 deep breaths. All right, here we go. Beautiful. All right. Ooh, are you feeling the energy shifting? I know I am. Okay. Now, the last thing that we're going to do today is we are going to think about something that we are really grateful for. And we're going to get that energy filling our entire body. And once we have that feeling, we are going to spread that energy out to the world. Okay. So today, let's see, I am grateful for I am grateful for my family, for the people in my life that I love, that love me. I'm grateful for my kids that I am able to watch grow up into incredible humans. All right. If you are grateful for your family too, that's great. If you are grateful for your toothbrush, that's amazing too. If you're grateful for a car that works, if you're grateful, oh, here's another one. I'm grateful for a working furnace because it is freezing cold outside. Okay. So, whatever it is that you're grateful for, think about that thing, but don't just think about it. Really feel that feeling of gratitude in your body. Let it start at the crown of your head and just slowly fill your whole body so that maybe you're tingly, maybe you feel warm, maybe you get a chill, whatever it is, get that feeling in your body. And what we're going to do is we are going to spread that feeling out into the world. Okay, so we're going to take a nice deep breath, and on the exhale, we are going to push that energy, visualize it, filling the entire room that you're in. Okay, so here we go. Take a nice deep breath in and push that gratitude out into the room. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to have it fill your entire house. Okay, so nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, visualize it filling your whole house with love and gratitude. All right, now we're going to push it out further. We are going to blanket your entire city. Okay, so I like to imagine like a map of my city and just see it um, blanketing the whole city. Okay, but you can visualize it however you want to. All right, nice deep breath in and push it out. And now we are going to fill our entire country with love and gratitude and peace. Okay, so picture a map of the United States. If you are somewhere international, you can picture whatever country you are in. And we are going to flood our country, especially today, with love and peace and gratitude. Okay, here we go. We need this one, guys. Big deep breath in and blow it out. Blanket the entire country, the mountains, the plains, the beaches, the cities, the rural areas, every corner. And now we are going to do it one more time and blanket the entire world with love and gratitude and peace. Okay. And I don't know about you, but I especially am sending this to the Middle East today. Okay. The whole world, but especially focused right there. Okay. So nice deep breath in and blow it out. Blanket that globe. Sending love to all of the hostages and their families, those who have been released, those who are still waiting for release. Sending love and peace to all of the government leaders in the Middle East who are navigating very delicate situations. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go for today, but please share this far and wide with everyone that you can because we all need this. No matter how you feel about Inauguration Day, we all need this to be centered and grounded and find a way to come together with those that seem so far apart. Okay? I love you. I will be back next week. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.